Hey guys, as you can tell, I don't have much time to film this, and actually I'm a day late and I'm super sorry, and I really have no excuse other than the fact that I completely forgot. So I'm gonna start setting a reminder on my cell phone to make a Monday video. But anyways, this week's topic is books, and I have three that I want to talk to you about. The first one is probably one that will die in my top five, and it was read to me in first and sixth grade by Mr. Montreal, and I have no idea where he is now. He transferred out of our school district. So, yeah, but this book is called Freak the Mighty, and it's by Rodman Philbrick. And essentially, it's a story of a crippled boy who can't do all like the activities, and he gets picked on quite a bit. And he meets this really big thug like guy, and his father is actually like his father murdered his mother, I believe. And it's all about them like through all of their differences coming together. And it's a really super easy novel. Like I said, it was read to me in sixth grade, but it will die in my top five just because it has so much significance. I mean, it's the essential like two different people coming together and being able to like make a difference in their community. So that's book number one. Book number two is I read this in I want to say freshman year. I'm a senior now, just so you know. But I read this in freshman year, and it recently got made into a movie, and I'll explain that later on. But anyways, it's kind of a funny story by Ned Vizzini. Vizzini, I don't know how to say it. But this is the story of a kid who is super stressed in school, and he just feels like he needs to, I don't know, he feels like he needs to be the best to get into like the summer program thing. And essentially what happens is like he gets super depressed about it, and he winds up thinking about committing suicide. So the suicide hotline tells him to go walk to the hospital, and he does, and they actually place him in the psychiatric ward. And it's all about his adventures there, and like the actual book cover makes sense afterwards. But yeah, it's a super good story. I love psychology, and I love this novel. It's a great story, phenomenal plotline. I usually don't like super real lifey novels, but this one has just enough real life to make it believable, and just enough like out there coincidence to make it sort of like a whimsical kind of a novel, and I really like it. So I hope you all do read this book sometime in your life, because it's great, and it actually helped me quite a bit with school and helped me realize the important things in life. So yeah, and book number three, I have been told that I'm crazy for loving this novel by my best friend because it has no significance in my life. But actually, I connect to the main character in this novel quite a bit through different ways. And the title of this book is Jailbait, and it's by Leslie Newman. And I think I've talked about this book before, and if I haven't, I am so sorry, because I love this novel. This is the top novel on my top novel list, right? So it's all about this girl who she's like a sophomore, or by the way, I read this my junior year. I read this the spring of my junior year, and I loved it so much and I needed to read it during the summertime that I actually ordered it from like an ex-library company. That's why there's this gunk in the corner and there's stuff all over it. But it's about this girl who walks home every day from school because the kids on the bus made fun of her. And she's like, her best friend is a cow. And every day she sees this brown Volkswagen Beetle pass by her. And one day it stops, and she gets in the car with the guy, and they go and they do a lot of questionable things together. And the reason it's called Jailbait is because she's 17 and he's like 28 or 29 or something like that. And I mean, while the initial, like the obvious points of it don't pay a big portion in my life, I really did connect to the lead girl in this story. And I felt like Leslie Newman created a phenomenal female lead despite the actions and the naivety of her. So I really do recommend people read this novel, but it does have questionable content. So it's not something I'd give to your mother to read. But anyways, so yes, so those are my top, or they're not my top three, they're just three I would very well recommend that I didn't think anybody else was going to recommend, even though it's Tuesday. And yeah, I'm so sorry this is late, guys. set the reminder in my cell phone. Next week I'll see you on time with a great topic. So yeah, have a great Monday/Tuesday, and yeah, bye.